What is up, guys? It's Dancer and welcome back to another World Cup Mania video. And what a unbelievable video I've got for you guys. This World Cup gets more and more and more unpredictable, unbelievable, enormous, huge, I don't even know what to say. This World Cup is the best I've ever seen. The drama, the animosity, everything you can think of your head right now, this World Cup has been. Don't forget to subscribe and also click on that notification bell to know when my other videos are coming on the channel. And also, be happy and hope you guys are loving the World Cup videos I'm making on the channel. But we're going to kick it off with England versus Colombia. And this game had the whole lot. They had everything. Drama, emotion, late drama, late everything. This game had was outstanding. Like one of the most passionate, one of the most dirty, tactical games we've possibly seen in this World Cup so far. But we're going to start off with the first half. England dominated. Trippier was fantastic in the first half. He put them some really good balls. He even passed the defence from Colombia at times. Henderson played well. Harry Maguire was outstanding for the whole first half. Kane really held the ball up really well and offered problems for Colombia. Ospina had a big save from Ashley Young's free kick. And Trippier got a really good ball in, and Harry Kane could have scored for his header, but it just over the bar. That was pretty much the first half. Colombia could have been down to 10 men with a dirty headbutt. Literally, it was just a joke. How that wasn't the red card for Barrios, I would never know. He stood on Henderson's foot and just did that to Henderson. Henderson nearly booked his jaw and also nearly lost a tooth. But the fact of the matter is, he should have been off. The referee should have went to VAR and checked it at the VAR screen, but he didn't. He gave him a yellow card. He should have been off. And Colombia played some dirty tactics as well. They were getting into the England players. They were roughing their feathers, they were roughing them up. And it was, for me, disrespectful, because that's not how you win a game. Yes, you can do tactics like maybe get into them with a little bit of, strong tackles. But not like that. Not like headbutting people and doing stupid stuff. But for me, Colombia were a disgrace. And also, at the end of the first half, one of the Colombia coaches went up to Sterling and just budged him like, yeah. Fuck you, Sterling. You've got nothing. We're good. Fuck you. Went like that, and that's a disgrace for a Colombian coach to do that, who should have been off as well, but he didn't. And the fact of the matter is, he should have been sent off. Sterling would compose himself, did really want to get away, but Colombia were a disgrace in the first half. To call themselves a professional national football team is a joke. And yes, I know they missed James Rodriguez, but come on, seriously, act your fucking age. The second half was pretty much more the same. England again with a better team. Colombia were struggling at the times. The midfield were not existent. Barrios was making stupid fouls left, right, and centre. And Carlos Sanchez, honestly, how did this motherfucker sign for Aston Villa? I will never know. Because he gave away the penalty against, yes, holding in the box again. I don't know why players did it. Panama did it against England. Tunisia did it against England. We're seeing it time and time again in this World Cup, where so many stupid errors from defenders and midfielders at times is a joke. Right decision. Harry Kane had all the time in the world, but we'll get to the Harry Kane penalty in a minute, because the Colombian players were all over the penalty spot, digging holes into the penalty spot, making the penalty spot like a huge divot, like you see at a golf. When you're playing golf, you have a big divot on the ground, or you're in the bunker where the ball is literally, you have to somehow get a ball out of the sand bunker. That is what the Colombian players did. Absolute disgrace, and Colombian players should have been sent off for their actions. But Harry Kane, the composure he had was exceptional. He slotted in the back of the net. He had no worries for Harry Kane. He was excellent today. I thought he was one of the best players on the pitch for England. Slotted in the back of the net 1-0. Then you thought, okay, England, get the second goal. Kill this game off. Maybe make a couple of changes. Maybe bring on Rashford. Maybe bring on Vardy to get some pace going. Because I thought that when they got the first, when England scored the goal, they lacked a little bit of pace going forward. Trippier and Henderson weren't really getting the crosses into the front of forwards for Kane and even Jesse Lingard and Sterling to run to. But the goal definitely woken up Colombia, because that goal changed the whole match, because England sat back, didn't really know to get second goal or sit back with just defending a 1-0 lead. Colombia brought on legs of Baca, and they took Quintero off and brought up, who had a very poor game for Colombia. Probably Colombia's worst player on the pitch, and also brought on Muriel. But the man I want to talk about Colombia, who I thought was Colombia's best player on the pitch today, was Mania. He was exceptional. The first half, he made some unbelievable defending blocks. He was excellent in the one-on-ones. He was excellent going back the way and forward the way. He was immense in that defence. I can see why Barcelona bought him, because he's such a strong unit in that defence. He makes Davian Sanchez looks an OP centre-back when he's playing against. He was outstanding. And England should have had a second penalty in the game with Jesse Lingard went down. Yes, you could have said, yeah, maybe a penalty, maybe VAR should look at it, but I thought maybe a soft penalty, because Jesse Lingard was going down before the Colombia defender was going in for the tackle, so it would have been a harsh penalty, but maybe VAR could have looked at it. And then, at about 5 odd minutes to go, England were so much under pressure. They were going, trying to maybe kick the ball in the corner flag, maybe it would have worked. And then, about 2 minutes to go in the game, one of the Colombian players nearly scored one of the greatest goals I have possibly ever seen in knockout football in World Cup history. He hit that ball so fucking clean, so good, it nearly went at the top corner. Jordan Pickford probably the save of the tournament, possibly the save of his entire goalkeeping career. What a save, and put it for a corner. Then you think, okay, then all you do is just keep your shape, keep your discipline, and you will get into the next round of the World Cup, into the quarterfinals. They didn't do that. One of the Colombian players put an unbelievable, I think it was Cuadrado, put an unbelievable ball into the box from the corner, and Mina, he scored 3 headers in this tournament. 2 goals, 8 at a time against Senegal, and he did it today. What a header. Yes, Trippier headed up and should have maybe get someone who over 6 foot that was going to get to the defend. Maybe Trippier shouldn't have been on the post. Should have been someone maybe 6 foot over 6 foot on the post. Maybe try and get a block it off the line. But it was in the back of the net. It was 1-1, and this game got more unbelievable, because then Colombia had a long late chance and they could have snatched the winner. Unbelievable for the first 90 minutes, and then it went to extra time. And Colombia, that goal just opened, like they were the best team. They were passing the ball crisper. They were getting Muriel in the game. Baca was getting in the game. So was Farcal. He had some big opportunities in the first half of extra time, and definitely changed the whole game. In the second half of extra time, England made a change and brought on Kyle Walker and brought on Marcus Rashford, possibly maybe for penalties. And but they had a big opportunity at the end. A really great ball in from Jamie Vardy, just wasn't there at time. Barrios just got the neck on the ball, and then it went to penalty shootouts. And this is a lottery, ladies and gentlemen. This was literally anyone's guess who wins a penalty shootout. Farcal scored the first penalty, really good penalty. Kane, he was never going to miss. I think that's the 4th penalty he scored in this World Cup, which is the most ever by an English player ever at a World Cup, I think so. I need to look that stat up. He made it 1-1, so the 2 captains of both national teams both scored the penalty. Then another Colombian player stood up and scored. England scored. Colombia scored. Then Jordan Henderson stepped up and he missed. Then the Colombian player stepped up and he missed. Then the England player stepped up and scored, and the Colombian player stepped up and missed. Then it was left to Eric Dyer to win England a penalty shootout for the first time since I don't think Euro 96, or maybe even longer than that. And he did. He slotted the back net. England win a penalty shootout. England are through the quarterfinals. Colombia are going home, and the perfect honest, they deserve to go home of the way they played in that game. And I'm an Irishman saying this. They deserve to go home. They were a bloody disgrace in this match. They should have had 2 red cards. They had so many men yellow carded. The play act in this game from Colombia was a disgrace. England were excellent and thoroughly deserved to win the match and should have won the match in 90 minutes. But they do it the old-fashioned way. England. They always have to fight just to get through England, and they did. They were excellent and thoroughly deserved to go into the quarterfinals, which is wide open right now. And they will play Sweden, who beat Switzerland 1-0 in this game. It wasn't a great game for them, it was a very poor game. But Sweden had the only chance of the game, went to Forsberg, he hit it, and it deflected off one of the defenders for Switzerland and went the back of the net. And then at the end of the game, Lang for Switzerland got a send-off, right decision, he was going to send off. At first it was a penalty to Sweden, but the right decision, VAR looked at it, and it was the right decision, and it was a free kick outside the box. I think one of the Sweden players stepped up and nearly scored the second goal, but Storm made a great, really fantastic save, and Sweden are now for the first time since 1994 are in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Henrik Larsson, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, as much as Zlatan would love to be at the World Cup, maybe Sweden may not have done well at the World Cup because they for me look a team, and when Zlatan plays they only look like a team, but Sweden must be over the moon. Sweden fans must be over the moon. Quarterfinals of the World Cup, this is a team that everyone said without Zlatan Ibrahimovic this team wouldn't even be at the World Cup. So the fact they got to the quarterfinals is unbelievable. They've knocked out Germany, they've knocked out Italy to get into this quarterfinals. They've beaten Switzerland. So this right now is the most wide open, huge for Sweden. They will play England in the quarterfinals. Holy Moses, this is going to be an unbelievable World Cup. Because right now in the quarterfinals we've got France versus Uruguay, two huge nations, two huge football nations. Uruguay possibly really been amazing in this tournament. The defensively have been amazing. So it's good. They've conceded the less goals at this tournament. They have an outstanding. Hopefully Cavani is fit for them because he's a massive presence, and he scored the 2 goals and knocked Portugal out. So that's a really intriguing game. Brazil will be playing Belgium. That is going to be one of the games of the whole entire tournament for me. That is a really intriguing game. Can this Belgium? We're going to see what this Belgian team are made of against Brazil, because I'm still not feeling Roberto Martinez as a coach, because we saw against Japan you can still get at this team as Belgium. I don't think they're the best defensively. Yes, they may have great defenders, but do they work as a team? As for me, still a question mark to say. And Brazil, it may not be great. Neymar may be doing the rules, doing maybe the antics that we don't like, but on his day he can definitely do it, and that's a really intriguing game. The host Russia, who have been amazing at this work. I mean, the surprise backies along with Croatia, they're a really open game too. Anyone could win that match. And obviously got England and Sweden who have won today, and that game you expect England to possibly be the favourites for that. But like we've seen today with Colombia, this World Cup is anyone's. 8 teams left. 8 of these teams can win the World Cup. This is the most wide open World Cup of all time. Any of these 8 can't win it. So we can see new winners in Russia, new winners for Croatia, new winners for Sweden, or we can see Uruguay win their 3rd World Cup, France win their 1st World Cup, Brazil win their 6th, Belgium win their 1st, or even England win their 2nd. Put in the comments down below, guys, who do you think is going to win this World Cup? Who do you think is going to go through in the quarterfinals of the rounds, in the next rounds of the quarterfinals? Or who's going to win it? Who's going to be in the semi-finals? Because it's going to be fucking unpredictable and unbelievable. And this World Cup so far has been the best possibly I've ever seen. Anyway guys, that's the end of the World Cup mini for this episode. Hope you guys are having a smashing day, and don't forget to keep enjoying my content, because this is the only channel for best quality World Cup content. Anyway, please like, subscribe, the natural is up.